changed the world.
Before today's video starts, I just want to point out I did originally attend this as two separate videos, but I am going to combine them into a single double feature so that we get 2 subscriber contracts for the price of 1. Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Kill Order 2-02-3246186-86, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of XXGTAGirl478XX and is set in Paris. So, on to today's briefing. Well, there isn't one, so we're just going to say that our targets today have been very, very naughty and they need to be punished. So today we have 5 targets available to us. All must be eliminated whilst disguised as a security guard. One of our targets must be eliminated unarmed, one with a pistol, one any method, and our final 2 with a kitchen knife. So for our subscriber contract today, we will be starting undercover as the pallet staff in the kitchens, and the only item we need to be bringing with us will be a silenced pistol. Everything else is available on the map. So right from the start and off the bat, we're gonna put down this mop and make our way through the store area here and around through to the other side, and we're heading for the little rest area for the staff. We're just gonna grab this crowbar here all along our way. There is our first target. Now we're gonna throw the crowbar to distract him into the corridor, but there is a stylist you can just see there moving right to left, heading this way. So we kinda tried to time this. So we wanna get hold of the guard by throwing the crowbar, but not alert the hairstylist as he gets close. Now we've managed to not alert the hairstylist. Unfortunately, we've also managed to not alert the guard, our first target, because he got up and walked away. So we're just going to reset basically. We're going to wait back over here and wait for the guard who is now in the security room to return. And this is going to cost me about 3 minutes. So eventually the guard will make his way back into the rec area here, and we're just going to wait for him to get as close as possible just before he sits down, and then we're going to throw our crowbar as far as we can over in that direction, and that will get his attention, and when he comes over to investigate we can then render him unconscious. Now unfortunately the stylist is sitting in the canteen and can possibly see you. So I suggest waiting for the guard to turn around before subduing him so that you rest him off closer to the wall there. Once we have him unconscious, we can then drag him into the pantry. We're going to take his outfit as it's his outfit we require, and we're then just going to shoot him straight in the head for a pistol elimination. So 1 target down, we're just going to dump him in the box there, make our way back to the kitchen area, and we're going to head up the stairs and out onto the ground floor, and we're going to take out the 2 waiters with the kitchen knife next. Going to exit the stairwell around to our right past the young lady playing with her phone, and at this point I've just noticed that Viktor Novikov and his bodyguard are in the area. They've actually just made their way out towards the garden, so we have a bit of time. So I'm going to run straight into this food preparation area, grab a kitchen knife and quickly kill both of our targets in this room. Now Viktor Novikov and his bodyguard will come through here, so we do have to clean up our mess. So we're just going to dump both of our victims here very quickly into the closet. And then from here we're going to grab a propane cylinder by the window and make our way outside. Now be aware, if your timing is different from mine, Viktor Novikov may be approaching that room. He has an enforcer bodyguard with him, so just be aware of them. So once we have the propane cylinder, we're going to make our way out into the garden area and to our next target. And we're just going to place our propane cylinder here on the floor. And you may have heard there, we've just triggered a conversation between our target and his friend, who is engrossed in his phone. So we are going to have to wait for this conversation to play out and for the friend with the phone to vacate the area. And when he does, we can blow up the propane cylinder. So that's 3 targets down. So we're now going to exit the area in a hurry, as there will be somewhat of panic, although it doesn't actually look it. There will be a couple of enforcers running around as well. So we're going to make our way right through the corridor behind the entrance hall and into the corridor beyond, where we will encounter our final target just on guard here by the museum area. So we're going to make our way into the storeroom on our left, turn on the vacuum cleaner or the hoover, and then turn it off again. That will get the attention of our final target, and we're just going to wait here behind the door for when he comes in. And when he does, we can close the door behind him, render him unconscious, but don't break his neck, and then break his neck. It's quieter this way and you won't draw any attention to yourself. If you snap his neck while you're subduing him, you are likely to gain someone's ears if they're close enough to you. So it's just easier to render them unconscious first, then break their necks. So that's all of our targets taken care of. We're just going to head for the nearest exit, avoiding the enforcer just outside the main entrance. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and a big thank you to GTA Girl for asking me to cover this one. Hopefully we'll get a few more from you and a few other people as well. I look forward to attempting your contracts. So we've got confirmation everybody was eliminated according to plan, and we got our silent assassin rating. Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Kill Order 2-20-9679-188-86, and is set in Hawke's Bay and has been supplied to us today courtesy of XX GTA Girl 478XX. So on to our briefing. Well, there isn't one, so we're just going to say that today's targets have been rather naughty and broken the law, and they need to be severely punished. So today we have 4 targets available to us. All must be eliminated in their suit. 1 with injected poison, 1 with fiber wire, 1 by pistol, and 1 with a thrown combat knife. We must also not change disguise, nor be recorded by cameras. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the boat location. We're going to be bringing with us a combat knife, a lethal syringe, and we're going to have a fiber wire stored up at the beach shack. So right from the start, and off the bat we need to make our way across this beach, eliminating our targets as we go. So our first target is all on his onesies at the moment. He will be joined shortly by another guard who's patrolling. So we're just going to use the tall grasses, crouch down and run up behind him. We need to eliminate him with a thrown combat knife. So selecting our combat knife and throwing it at the back of his head. We're then going to grab his body and pull him into the tall grass before his colleague comes along. Eventually the colleague will come along, find that gun and take it away. In the meantime, we are going to make our way towards our boat and into the tall grass on the top of the dune here. And we're going to wait just at the far edge, around about here should do. And our next target is walking straight towards us. And he is our injected poison kill. So we're just going to wait for him to stop. He's going to pause here for a moment before turning around and walking back the other way. And as soon as he turns, we can break cover, get behind him and jab him with our needle. So that's 2 targets down with 2 more to go. We're now going to make our way into the beach area a bit more, away from the water. We want to go to the right of the burial crew where the jeep and the hut is. Be aware of the patrolling guards, although their vision is limited at night, using only their silly little torches. So using the tall grass we can make our way around the burial crew who are just on our left, give them a nice wide berth and head back towards the beach and the shack and our waiting fiber wire. So all we have to do is just make now a beeline for our shack, and our third target will be just off to our right, and if we're quick enough we can get him before he moves off on any patrol. So we make it back down to the beach, and just in the old derelict shack here we will find a briefcase. We're going to retrieve our fiber wire from that briefcase, make our way back up the dune, and we should approach our victim from behind. There he is, just on our right here. Although we're going to wait just a moment or two for the guard you can see over by the pool to make his way past the pool. He will turn away from us, giving us the perfect opportunity to eliminate target number 3. So we're just going to drag him into the bushes behind us and then run across the clearing into the bushes ahead of us. Select our silenced pistol, and we have an opportunity still before the guard returns to eliminate our final target up on the balcony there. So that's all of our targets now taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we're just going to retrace our steps exactly the same way we came, going past the burial site, which is where the jeep is, just there on our right. Stick to the tall grass, stay crouched, keep moving, and you shouldn't have any trouble. So at this point, once we're safely past that burial crew, we can stand up and casually jog back to our boat. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and a big thank you to GTA Girl for supplying us with this one. This one was quite fun. I do enjoy Hawke's Bay. Don't get enough contracts for Hawke's Bay really. So we're just now waiting for confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we have achieved all of our objectives, and no one saw anything, so we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.